Hey everybody, how you guys doing? This is Polo Go, Praise One, Love One, God Only, checking in with you guys again. I'm here currently in location at a Fry's in the city of Industry, California. Check out this big old, I don't know what it is, but just wanted to share that with you guys. But anyways, hope all is well. Once again, Praise One, Love One, God Only, and welcome to the channel where amazing things are happening 24/7. Yes, 24/7. And today is the fifth game of the World Series, or actually, I think the sixth game of the World Series. Dodgers are up 3, and Tampa Bay is down 2 games. So Dodgers are gonna knock it out the park, hit a grand slam around the 6th inning, and win the game, and then bring the World Series home to California, to LA, baby. So hope all is well with you guys, man. Hope you guys been okay. And I'm here inside of Fry's once again, Fry's Electronics Store, and it's empty. It's completely empty. There's no one here. People actually think I work here, and they're asking me questions, and it's a unique experience because I'm able to talk to them and tell them that I don't work here, but I share hope with them. I tell them, have a good day. How can I help you? What's going on? What's good? What can I do to help you? And then I just vibe and shine bright and pass on that positivity, man. So once again, before I do continue, I have to give thanks to my Creator. Thank you for all of the opportunities that you presented me with in the past. Allow me to be here in this present moment with this opportunity right now that you have presented me right now to create something huge, something marvelous, something magnificent through and with you, all to glorify you. And while doing so, being able to help out as many brothers and my sisters that I can, kings and queens. And thank you for allowing me to see that this is training camp. Here on this dimension, this realm is just training camp. And I'm here to learn what I'm supposed to learn, help others along the way, and then leave and go off to better places. Go off to the mansion. And I'm so humbled, and once again, I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know where I'm going. All I know is that I'm following you, and as long as I'm following you, God, I don't have to worry about where I'm going. And thank you, Father God, for no matter what comes my way, no matter what I go through, all I know is that I love you, I trust you, I confide in you. You are my refuge, you are my rock, you are my strength. You make me strong in my weakness. I love you. Guide me, make me, build me, mold me as you see fit, and I'm in love with you. And also a special shout out to my personal guardian angel. Thank you. And to all the legions of guardian angels that are around us. With that being said, and moving forward, I want to talk to you guys briefly about change. And basically, yesterday and today. Oh yes, yesterday and today. I'm here in this Fry's Electronics Store, and for many years we used to come here, get all kinds of random stuff, and it was always packed. Now arriving here today, the parking lot was pretty much empty. I come here, there's no noise, there's hardly any sales rep. People are coming up to me thinking that I'm a sales rep, that I work here. Why do you think that? Because there's no one here. They're all either hiding or or maybe it's a skeleton crew and there's only 2 employees and 1 boss, right? And what I'm trying to say is, look at you guys, things are changing. I know you guys have noticed. Oh, I know you guys have noticed. But we can't fight it, you guys. We can't fight it. Things are changing. I think this store might go out of business pretty soon. Who knows, right? With no business, no revenue, no income, no customers, no clients, no purchases being made at this location, then eventually what happens, they go out of business. You know what I mean? Hopefully the online sales are doing well and that keeps them afloat, but if not, they're gonna go out of business, just like Sears did, and I think Macy's might, or what have you. I'm not predicting stuff, and I don't know, but Sears went out of business, and a lot of stores went out of business, right? J.C. Penney and all kinds of stuff because of change, and that was yesterday, right? And we're here today, right, you guys? I'm saying all this hopefully so you can assimilate and kind of relate to what I'm saying, and I'm breaking it down in these terms, right? Okay, and here now I am with a mask, and before it wasn't like this before, right? Change. That was yesterday. It's no longer today. So if I try to fight that, why is this closed? Why is Fry's closing? Why? And I just fight with that in my head, and I stay stuck in my head, then I'm still living in the yesterday and not the today. So what about with my own personal life? And I'll talk about me, right? All in the hopes so I can share with you what happened to me, what I went through, what I grew through, and what I came out from, and where I'm gonna go, and what I'm gonna accomplish. So hopefully you don't have to hurt and go my direction, but maybe I can save you from making big mistakes like I did, which are really just learning events, right? Character building events, right? So we'll talk about me. For so long, I lived in the past worrying about what happened yesterday. And that yesterday came to become what happened last month, last week, last year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years ago. And I kept living and dwelling in that instead of letting go and accepting that that was yesterday and that things changed. And you know how much pain I went through, and pain I caused? Pain that I went through, that I caused myself, and that I caused my loved ones to go through. A lot. And you know how much damage and chaos and what a muck I was running, and it was just insane, you know what I mean? All because I was trying to hold on in my head and not accept that change happened, and it's better that I let it go. I was fighting it. Kind of like what's going on currently this very moment. There's a big old change, a whirlwind of change, catastrophes. They have so many things planned for the whole world to change, and they're doing it little by little, but initially with the great fear, the vibration of fear that they let loose upon the whole world, right? Well, I'm on a mission to let loose nothing but positivity and love and strength and joy and peace and hope and give testimony of how great God is and building others up. And I've ran across a bunch of my brothers since I started doing this channel, right, where amazing things are happening 24/7, that they're doing the same thing, and I love that, and I'm not gonna stop. Even you gotta pick my number, and even once my number's picked and I'm out of here, I'm still gonna be doing that. Okay, but anyways, now what ended up happening, I had to go through so much pain and growing pains and growth, and I went through so much stuff to get to this point now where I'm just saying, you know what happened yesterday, but today was given to me, and I'm gonna enjoy today and live it, and I'm gonna live today like there's like this is it, because you know what, this is all that I have is right now, and right now today I plug into the Most High so I can learn the new lessons for today and not forget the lessons that I learned in the past and apply them for today. And I could link in like via Bluetooth to the Most High, to God, the Creator, the universe, so I can hear all the messages that He has in store for me today, filling my head up and my spirit and my mind with the most best things, nourishing things that I can, and then allowing Him to guide me so I could live in this day of today, and make the most of this day, and make this day go down in history as a victorious one, as a win, as a WIN. Yes. And then that's much better. Now, it was a process for me to get to this point, and I'm going to tell you, we all go through things. That's just life. So you're not alone, okay? And it's going to take a while, and it's going to be a process, but I need you to snap out of it, okay? Now, unfortunately, they did the statistics on learning and learning new tricks and stuff like that as a human being, and usually a young adult all the way up to the age of 25 is more adaptable and more open to changing, right? Once after the age of 25, as we continue to get older, then we fight it. We fight change. because, you know, we made decisions that we were in, right? And we're still living in there because we got so comfortable and we're in our comfort zone and we don't want to change, and we're afraid of the pain. And no matter what, if you don't change or you do change, we're always going to feel pain, you guys. But now as an adult, after the age of 25, then for a person to change, they have to go through some trauma, some major trauma in their life, major pain. Okay, so that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I not only can talk about the statistics, but also I could talk about how I lived it, because I did the same thing. Oh yes, I did. I went through so much pain. I made so many bad decisions, and I lived in yesterday and yesterdays, and then I stayed in the past, stuck in the past, and I made so many bad decisions where I ended up going through so much pain. And the last one, I said, you know what? I'm done. I got on my knees and I asked God, the creator that I am, the Most High, my God, to guide me. And I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done doing it my way. Here, I want to transform. Take me, make me, build me. And I gave myself to him personally. Yes. Because it's not about religion, and it never has been, but it's about a personal relationship with the Most High. Yeah. And that's the beautiful thing, because he knows who I am. He knows that I have a beautiful heart. And other people might not appreciate me. You know, other people might treat me wrong, might put me down, might let me down, might lie to me, might just use me, or might look at me and be like, oh, he's less than. But my God, my creator, he knows that I'm special. He loves me. He accepts me just the way I am. Oh man, he builds me. When I'm weak, he makes me strong. You know, he's always been there. He always will be there. It's just me that strayed away, right? Okay. So then what I'm trying to do is help as many of my brothers not go through that trauma or that pain, but learn from my pain, right? When I bring out my book and I publish my book, I hope you guys like it, but it's going to be more in detailed, right? So that's my mission, you guys, right? Now remember, yesterday's gone, and we're today. Today's today, you know, and we're going through a major change worldwide, and we're all in it together at the same time, which is something that hasn't happened for a while. It's happened in the Bible, you know, it happened in the Great Depression, the Spanish flu. There was so many incidents that has happened in history, right? But we only read about them and we're like, oh wow, how hard, right? Or the books in the Bible, and we're like, wow, look at how great God is, you know, wow, how good, wow, he helped Moses, Mary, he helped Elijah, Daniel, Peter, Paul, right? And we're like, wow, but now it's our turn to go through it. It literally is. It's our turn to go through it, and we're seeing who really loves and depends and relies on God, and who's really gonna get nervous and scared and live in fear and live in yesterday, and not be bold and take this on and trust that God has a solution. That he already knows what the solution is, which is him, and that he doesn't give us nothing that we can't handle. You know, and these are just character building moments and events, right? And then they're gonna write about it in the history books, and then after this, something else is gonna happen. But am I gonna be living in a yesterday? You know, which is pretty much like Mike Tyson says, and good looking out G Papa 95, in fear, and not liking myself and not loving myself and living in fear. So then I'm just lashing out, or I'm just stuck frozen. No, I've decided to live bold, and I pray the same for you and yours. Oh yes, I do. So remember, yesterday's gone. It's today. So if I live in yesterday, it's like if I have my feet in yesterday and I'm not able to walk forward to today and create something magnificent and marvelous through and with God, all to glorify him and help other people. All right, you guys, with that being said, it's all about taking care of your mind and your body, right? And your body. You got to take care of your body, your mind, and your spirit, okay? So what are you reading? What are you watching on TV? Have you read any books? What are you listening to daily? You know, now what are you eating? Are you watching I'm not talking about dieting. No, forget dieting. No way. But what are you eating? Are you over consuming? Are you changing your eating habits? Are you eating late at night? And if you do, you can't sleep that well. Are you not eating? Are you so stressed and depressed that you're not eating? You know, what's your intake of water? You know, are you drinking water? Or are you just drinking soda? You know, ruining your kidneys. You know. By the way, if anybody is interested, I'm also providing Kangen Alkaline 9.5 water. It's by the company Kangen, right? And I'm able to go ahead and bottle up alkaline 9.5 pH water, which is really good for the body. It's a cleansing. It gives you energy instead of drinking soda or energy drinks or coffee and stuff like that. It's real good for the body, for the skin, you know, for the hair, for those who have it, right? Yeah. And then also don't forget what happened and what we're all going through. A lot of people lost their jobs, you guys, and they're living, and also the ones that didn't or started working again, they're living paycheck to paycheck. And a lot of my brothers and sisters are depending on unemployment check, right? Well, that's going to run out, you guys, soon, you know what I mean? Well, I'm reaching out to you guys because through the changes that I've been able to make by living in the moment of today, I've been able to start creating and owning my own business, and I can help people that want to earn extra income on a spare time basis, right? And I'm available all over the United States. What I do is I help put money back into people's pockets. I help them with their debt. I help to make sure that they have like a savings and they retire with dignity. I help people buy a house and save money to buy a house, or maybe for an emergency. I'm like the Costco and financial services, and I just love helping people and making a difference in our communities and worldwide, and make a nice impact. So I'm also helping people because what I really do is show people what I do and help them get paid, get compensated for services rendered, and live a life of freedom. Because if you depend on a job, what happens? They fire you or they put you on furlough, and there it is. So if you guys know anybody that's interested, don't hesitate to comment. Leave a comment. I will get back to you. But besides that, like I said, mind, body, and spirit, it's all in one. Yes. And none of this would not be possible unless, if it wasn't for God, none of this wouldn't be possible. I was lost, but He found me. I was blind, and now I see. Oh yes. And once again, the physical sight that they say I lack, and here's my cane. Here's my cane because they told me I was legally blind, right? And I had to wait for them to tell me I was legally blind and go through that trauma, the whole journey of getting there, to realize that I was focusing on the wrong stuff. I was focusing on, oh, look at how that person looked at me. Look at how that person answered me. Oh, look at what that person did to me. Oh, look, I can't believe they did that to me. Oh, I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. I was focusing on that instead of focusing on, I am a creator. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I am smart. I am brilliant. I am redeemed. I am free, right? So they had to give me a cane and tell me I'm legally blind, to tell me that, so I can realize what's really important, and that's focusing on God, then family, then business, and making a difference in the world, right? So I hope that you're not being blinded or being blind and focusing on stuff that doesn't even matter, because it's all insignificant and irrelevant. If it's not helping better you and your mindset and building you and helping you build others and making a difference to others, it's not worth it, you guys. No one cares what happens. And all I know is that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. Oh yes, you can, as long as you believe it, and then you work and you go at it. You go hard at it. Let's go, champs. Let's get it, champs. Let's go, champs. Let's get it, champ. Let's go, champ. Beast mode. And that's the only way. And that's the only way. So with that being said, you guys be safe. I hope when it's all done and said that you make it back home safe to your loved ones, and when you do, you hug them and you tell them that you love them, and you guys have an excellent day and a productive week. And I pray that all is well with you and yours. And you are so worthy. There's only one of you, and I'm very proud of you. Let's continue to rock and roll. Let's get it done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Polo Go. Praise one, love one, God only. And I could be found at Instagram, IG under OG space POLO space GO. That's OG Polo Go. All right, take care. Blessings.